Hello everybody, this is Abby Normal, and welcome back to Seduce Me. Now, we've just arrived at the old mansion with Dad. Some spooky stuff's gonna happen, I think. The car rolled to a stop, and I drifted out of my thoughts.
Here we are. Go on in.
Alright, bossy. Alright, tell Mum I love her.
Alright.
Forget you. I love you too, Daddy. Go on, Daddy, say it. No, make sure to come by and visit us soon. No, I'm going to miss you lots. Nothing other than a blank stare. Come on! I paused a bit before reaching for the car door handle, waiting for any form of goodbye, but he didn't speak again. Thanks, Dad. Great to know you care. I sighed and exited the car, hearing my dad pop open the trunk. I saw the 2 large bags I'd packed last night that were large enough to carry only the things I needed. He didn't even give me a hand with the bags. Thanks. I took them out, placed one bag on the shoulder, and closed the trunk. He then drove off, leaving me alone in front of the mansion. I watched the blue car fade into the distance of the road before turning to see my new home. Come here, microphone. Come here. My microphone's slowly, it's finding the incline in my desk, and it's rolling away slowly. Okay. There it is. It's huge! My grandfather gave me this. That's also what she said. It's hard to believe. The house was framed by a set of tall gates, and I hesitantly pushed them aside to take in the entire estate. This house still looked... I can't speak today again. What is it with me in this game and not being able to talk? The house still looked like it was when I last visited him. At a glance, it seemed kind of intimidating with its size, though if I came closer, it was clear that there was more to it than that. Ooh. The brick walls were framed by shrubbery and lovely flowers, giving it a homey and welcoming look. But in contrast, the tall doors in the house gave me a feeling of grandeur. Who knew what was waiting for me? But I wouldn't back down at this moment. I took out the key to the front doors and unlocked them. Well, might as well make myself at home. I'll be staying here for quite a while anyways. That's when I saw them. Lying on the floor was a group of men. They were all unconscious, but there was no explanation as to why they were there in the first place. I dropped my bags as I let the door close on its own behind me. I would have been just wrong house, and slowly backed away. Who the hell are these guys? And why are they here? What's going on? Some of them had open wounds. The blood was staining the floor and the scent was intermingling with the air. I couldn't help but feel bad for them instinctively, but nevertheless I was shocked and a bit angry at the sudden intrusion. I wouldn't be angry. I'd be shocked. And I would feel bad, but I wouldn't feel angry. I'd be like, they're in my house! Beth, what are you doing here? Because, could be any reason. My mind suddenly went from caring and concerned to confused and demanding answers. Now I'd probably be like, okay. Who are you guys? No response. They're probably dead. I'll call the police. They're probably dead. Still nothing. None of them seemed to be awake to answer or respond to me. It seemed surreal to have random strangers in the house I just moved into, but I wanted answers quickly, and that was until... Ah! Hi.
Woman, you're going to let me kiss you.
What? I couldn't believe it myself, but within a mere blink of an eye, one of the men went from lying on the floor to being right in front of my face. What was even more odd was the fact I felt serene and calm about it. Nope! Slowly desire burned my chest, telling me to accept his kiss, even when my mind vehemently refused. Nope! Go ahead. No! No!
Good.
What? No! Son of a bitch. As he kissed me, I could feel my body go weak. I didn't know why, but that was draining me of my energy, and yet it was so good it made my heart sing. It was a strange and tingling feeling that danced over every nerve in my body. I could feel streams of intangible energy run my lips. Sorry. It felt odd, but at the same time it felt amazing.
Sam, stop it.
Yeah. God, don't speak with your mouth full. Person kissing me, Sam was his name? Glance behind me.
I said stop. Now.
Fine.
Finally, he pulled back, and I was left there standing in a daze. Am I drooling? Hang on, wait. Oh my god, is that actually something on my screen? Oh my god, I'm actually drooling a little bit. I can see a tiny little dot, and it's either my screen is dirty, or it's drool. I couldn't tell what was going on. My mind was completely enwrapped by the kiss of my thoughts that melted into the depths of my forgotten memories. Huh?
Please forgive my brother. He's a bit reckless.
Yeah, I can tell.
At least I feel a hell of a lot better than you right now.
Because you used your abilities on her.
Alright.
Sam, you're such a reckless brute. Taking advantage of a beautiful young woman like her.
Thank you.
Shut that pretty boy mouth of yours before I rip it off your pretty boy face.
You have something on your eyes. I don't know what it is.
Sheesh, you guys. Can we not fight right now? Not all of us are in the best state.
You look like a 12-year-old boy that could also easily be 72.
I guess you are right, Matthew.
I agree.
So, however, as the man got up and started to chat freely, my thoughts began to reassemble, and I remember my confusion and anger once again, only now multiplied tenfold. I've just been kissed. What?
Huh? Did you say something beautiful?
Made me choke up my own spit. And I exploded. Literally, blood and guts everywhere. This turned from a romantic, thrilling visual novel about dating and seeing mysterious boys to blood and gore. What is going on? Why are you in my house? Why are you wounded? Why did you kiss me? Who are you guys? Have you ever noticed that when you get angry your voice goes a little bit higher pitched? So, you know, I couldn't help exploding. But after being taken advantage of and being left in a mush state, my words escaped without filter. I definitely scared the men around me, even the man who kissed me. Wait a second, the guy who kissed me.
Ouch! What's your problem?
Deserved that. What's your problem? You can't just go around forcing people to kiss you like that. Are you some kind of pervert?
Pervert? It was only a kiss!
Dude, you don't kiss people without permission. Oh, wait, yes. You don't kiss people and use your powers, whatever they may be, to make them kiss you. It meant nothing to me, but it mean, I'm confused! Shut up! It might mean nothing to you, but it means a lot to me.
What? Was it your first kiss?
Shut the fuck up.
Ow! Hey! What was that for?
Because you deserved it. I know first kisses aren't exactly amazing and full of sparkles and something out of a fairy tale, but I had at least expected to be more than just something forced.
So it was your first kiss. Stop making such a big deal out of it.
I will kick you in the nuts again. Are you asking to get punched again?
Well, what do you want me to do? It's not like I can somehow take it back.
How about... Oh, sorry, didn't see that. Yep.
Ow! You're just being violent now!
Yeah. You deserved it. Anyway, if you're trying to pull any funny business in the future, just a fair warning. I know Taekwondo. That's such a lame excuse. It's probably true, but it's like, I know karate, I know Taekwondo, I know kickboxing. Dude, I know how to punch. That's all you need to know. You too. What are you, JonTron? I think I've bickered enough. Time to get back to the main issue. So, why are you so loud suddenly? No, wait. Perfect. Yeah, wow, sorry about that, guys. I don't know why it suddenly was that loud. There you go. So, what exactly are you all doing in my house?
Miss, please forgive us in our intrusion. We didn't know this abode belonged to anyone, nor did we have the time to take that into consideration.
Sorry. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I was dying a bit. Maybe I should have had some water. Hang on. Don't mind me, I'm just standing here sipping some water and dying slowly. What? What do you mean? You don't just barge into people's homes.
We wouldn't have had to if we weren't as wounded as we are currently. We just escaped from a deadly fight that could have ended our lives.
Oh, what a pity it didn't.
Luckily for us, your home was near and the windows were unlocked, so we quickly came inside.
The last time I remembered, there were laws preventing strangers from stepping on private property. Although, considering the severity of their wounds, it had to be serious. Wait, you said they were bleeding. I don't see any blood. Well, I guess that explains the wounds. But not why he kissed me. He had absolutely no right to do that.
Well, lovely flustered lady, it's hard to explain, truly. We're not exactly normal.
No, I'm normal. Abby normal. Ha! No. What are you guys? Demons or something? I asked almost jokingly, but the boy seemed to take my question differently. Are you okay over there?
Well, yeah, actually, something like that.
You're adorable.
We're incubi, miss. Demons who consume and use sexual energy of humans to survive.
Oh. Okay. Incubi, the fabled demons that existed to haunt humans and make them sex-crazed monsters. The mythical beings that could look like anyone just to get into your pants. The imaginary monsters you only saw in movies or on TV.
Hello? Did you hear him?
Shut up.
We're telling the truth.
Do you think she's still processing it?
Yes, and she'll understand right about...
Right. It was funny while it lasted, but it's time to cut the joke short. Incubuses don't exist. There was no way they existed. That would be literally impossible.
Incubi is the correct plural form. And yes, we do exist.
Oh, I hate you so much. Prove it. Prove it. As soon as the words left my mouth, I instantly regretted them.
Very well. Eric, go ahead.
Very well.
Don't pull out your penis.
My sweet, you're so tempting with such non-belief. Let me ease your mind with a tender kiss. I promise you'll enjoy every minute of it. And maybe you'll even want more.
Punch him in the dick! Punch him in the dick! What? Once again, I was lost in a pool of calm and serenity, staring into Eric's eyes. I felt waves of heat course through my chest and onto my face, painting my cheeks red in the wake. I couldn't help but nod and agree to his offer. Yeah, sure. With another kiss, my heart began to flutter once again in my chest, and my body was sent spinning in a heated, passion-filled pleasure. Yeah, I could feel my body drain of energy as he kissed me.
All right, that's enough.
Who said it was enough?
Aw, very well. I feel so much better.
When did you stop kissing me? As he pulled away, I was left in a mental mush pool. I felt weak in the knees, despite my will demanding me to stand straight in front of the boys before me. The world around me began to spin as I tried to speak.
Where are our manners? I'm James, and these are my brothers. Sam, Eric, Matthew, and Damien.
Demon child! Demon child! I knew it!
Miss, are you okay?
No, I'm gonna faint. I'm calling it. Yeah!
She fainted.
Told you. I told you. I couldn't believe it. Incubi, real. It all spun around in my head until I saw only black. Why do women... Okay, I know it's a shocking thing, but why is it a lot of women have to faint in things? Like, if you've ever seen Legend, Lily faints at the sight of Big D. I know he's a big devil and all this stuff is happening, but you know, the only few reasons to faint is if you haven't eaten, but you never see a man faint. Just saying. Just saying. Floating in the darkness, my body kept replaying the scene over and over again, reminding my body of the touch of the incubi's lips against mine. However, I began to feel the smooth silk around me and my eyelids unwillingly opened. Where? I awoke to find myself in an unfamiliar place. Where's Mum? Dad? I was pretty sure this wasn't my room. Nice room. I like it. Funky. Oh wait, I lived at Grandfather's house now. Of course it would be unfamiliar. I rubbed my eyes and surveyed my surroundings. I was still in the clothes that I arrived at the house in, but I was laying in a silk-covered bed. I remembered coming in the afternoon, so why was it night time already? Suppressing a yawn, I stretched my arms. Maybe I should order some food for delivery. I was feeling pretty hungry. I was about to sit up as I suddenly realized that I wasn't alone.
You're awake.
Hi. Hi. Since when was he standing there? And who the heck was he? A guy in my bedroom. Did we? Did we? I mean, there's no way. Oh, sorry, I was just saying my thoughts aloud. Why was I apologising to a stranger who only said 2 words since I woke up? Wait, he looked very familiar. Then it all came back to me. Incubus. He was an incubus. He was an incubus. He and his brothers came here for refuge and kissed me in the face. Okay. And that was how things came to this. OMG. He was leaning against the far wall looking at me. My heart began to race as I felt the endless list of possibilities this situation brought me. I hated the thought of being under an incubus's power, especially in a bedroom. In this bedroom. Jumping Savior. Yeah, be calm. I'm going to be calm. Stay away from me. I instantly jumped up and grabbed a pillow, covering myself with it. I felt stupid, yes, but who knew what this guy could do? Do your worst. This time I'm prepared. He didn't move. I guess that he wasn't going to attack me. Huh. Sorry. One thing still concerned me, though.
I'm not going to use my powers on you.
Okay.
I can read minds. It's an ability I was born with. Each of us has a different ability, outside of our usual mind-altering powers.
Think on sexy thoughts. Think on sexy thoughts. Think on sexy thoughts. Great. Even more surprises. I grew even more worried about the situation I was in. I see. Yeah. Think on sexy thoughts. How long have I been asleep?
For a few hours. It's already gotten quite dark outside.
Where are the others?
My brothers are downstairs, cleaning up the blood from the lobby floor. And making you dinner as an apology.
Oh, finally. Men that can cook. Oh, that's unexpectedly sweet.
Oh, it's the least we can do after invading your home and 2 of us using our powers on you.
Oh, you better not be using your powers on me now. You have a point. Right, I had forgotten about that. It still irked me that they had practically taken advantage of me at that point. They did, technically. Even if they were demons, it was pretty rude to demonstrate their powers by kissing me. I wasn't some kind of plaything. All of this seemed pretty unreal. It was like something out of those romance novels that Naomi reads. Naomi! I'm gonna call her! Naomi! Baby! Not interested. I wish I could have just gone back to sleep and forgotten all about this. Maybe I should have just called the police on them. Then I would have never landed myself in this situation.
Do you feel well enough to get out of bed?
I jumped out of bed. Yeah, I think so. Whoa! Oh, I slipped, tripped, and fell.
Trust me, I won't let you go.
Oh, I thought I fell. Never mind. I fell into your arms as you were carrying me. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
I promise.
You have lovely eyes. Okay, I trust you.
Good.
I was speechless. He was carrying me as I weighed nothing. He was so strong.
Thank you.
Damn it! Stop reading my mind! Shit.
It's all right. I'm used to it.
I decided to close my mouth for the time being so that I wouldn't weird him out or make things more awkward than they already were. But he didn't seem to mind carrying or listening to me talk, so at least things weren't too strange. Damien seemed... You're thinking of this, aren't you? Damn it! Damien seemed very quiet and calm about everything, especially with the situation we were in. However, there was a sort of longing in his eyes when he looked at me that wasn't lustful. It was more in admiration. Damn it! I'm thinking all of this. Once we reached the lobby, I decided that I felt well enough to walk on my own. As strong as he was, it was like he was carrying nothing. I didn't want to make him carry me everywhere. Yeah, that would be mortifying. Thanks for carrying me, but yeah, you can put me down now. Not saying that I didn't like it. Not in a weird way. No, it's like getting carried. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool, bruh. I started to fumble over my words again. Smooth, Abby. Real smooth.
It's no problem. I'll be heading to the dining room then.
I'm coming too. I'll see you there. He gently lowered me to the ground before he walked off quietly, disappearing into the shadows of the dark lobby. He just like, whoosh. I'm Batman.
Oh, hi!
Hi, cutie! Suddenly a boy who looked around my age, or possibly younger, bounced up to me. He looked vaguely familiar. Oh, wait. You're You're Matthew, right?
Mm-hmm, that's me. Are you feeling any better now? We were all worried when you suddenly passed out.
Bless your little face. I'm fine.
Really? Your face is kind of red. Do you feel sick?
No, I'm fine. I'm sure of it. I must have been blushing when Damien was carrying me downstairs. How embarrassing. Think on sexy thoughts. Think on sexy thoughts. You better not be reading my mind as well.
If you say so. I hope Sam and Eric didn't make you upset.
Nah, it's good. It's okay. I did hit him after what he did. And about Eric, I just wanted you guys to prove what you were saying. I suppose we can buy Ario now. I wondered how exactly I got myself into this mess. First my grandfather, then a fight with my father, blowing up at Lisette, and now this. I certainly had a knack for getting myself into sticky situations.
Oh, I have an idea.
Don't kiss me. He shoved his hands into his pockets with a cheery grin on his face.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Don't pull out your penis. He's going to pull it out and go, here's my penis. Is he trying to do a magic trick? It's his penis, isn't it? Oh, God.
Ta-da!
That's not a penis. But it's adorable! What is that, exactly? He smiled as if to wave it off, but when he opened his eyes and saw what he was holding, his face froze in shock.
Wait a second. What did I just make? This is...
Wait, is that Squirrel holding a knife? What he produced from his pocket was a creepy-looking doll. Oh, thank God.
Ah, what is that?
I don't know! You pulled it out of your pocket! I'm not sure! Oh, what is it? His face paled considerably, and he dropped it onto the floor, scooting away from it frantically. It has a knife, Matthew!
Get it away from me! It might be possessed by a demon or something!
I'm sorry, you should laugh. But isn't he a demon himself?
That's not what I wanted to make! I just wanted to surprise you with a stuffed animal or just something to cheer you up. That looks like it came straight out of a horror movie.
It worked perfectly. He slumped his shoulders and looked down at his feet. That's okay, you don't have to look so dejected. It's certainly unique. I think I'll keep it. Yeah, I'll keep it.
But it looks so creepy.
Nah, I like it. It was all the cows, right? You wanted to cheer me up after all. I picked up the doll and looked at it closely. Sure, it looked pretty weird at first, but it could be cute if I looked at it from a certain angle. I gave him a small smile. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's good to see you smiling, even though the thing I made still kind of creeps me out.
Aw, it's okay. It's adorable, and whenever I look at it, I'm just gonna laugh out loud.
Anyway, you should come with me to the dining room. We're almost finished with the food, and, well, I don't mean to brag, but we're pretty decent chefs.
Sounds great. Lead the way. Just like carrying it in front of me so proudly, and everyone's like, ugh! What is that thing? It's my squirrel. I'm gonna call it... What am I gonna call the squirrel? I'm going to call the squirrel... maybe I should... I'll call it... Bellabob. Bellabob! That's his name, Bellabob. Bellabob. Bellabob! I instantly called my squirrel Bellabob. Okay. Something smells good. My stomach grumbled in agreement. I was starving.
Oh, the girl's awake.
Shut your face. Excuse you. I have a name, you know.
Should we really care?
Do you want another kick in the nuts?
Sam, I will roast that tongue for dinner if it doesn't stop flapping in that idiotic mouth of yours.
Oh.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I apologize for his attitude.
Yeah. That's fine, I'm used to it.
Good. I hope you'll enjoy the meal we prepared for you.
Meal? For a second, my mind didn't understand what James meant. Maybe it was the doll getting to my head and distracting me. Oh, that's right. Damien and Matthew mentioned they were making dinner as an apology. Oh, you didn't have to.
We insist. Besides, it's quite impossible to undo our cooking, even if you command us to.
Command. Right then, thank you. Let's go back to command. Matthew put down the last of the plates on the table and bowed a bit exaggerated. Ah, Matthew, gesturing to the table with a sweeping motion.
Ah, there we go. Dinner's all served.
You're so precious. The table was filled with various foods from an eclectic selection of cuisines. One portion of the table was filled with elegantly plated Asian foods, and another portion some yummy-looking desserts. And there were yet more and more plates that I could possibly have imagined. That's a lot of food, and it looks really good.
We hope you enjoy it, my sweet.
To you, Eric. Sweet. Me.
That's enough, Eric.
Thank you, James.
You're no fun, James.
Ugh.
I don't need to be fun, Eric. Miss, please follow me.
Okay. I don't know what came over me, whether it was his politeness or maybe his power, but I couldn't help but take his offered arm. James seemed very kind and intelligent, but aside from that, there was something interesting that set him apart from his brothers. Not to mention, he didn't really seem to hold much appreciation for them.
Miss, I have to ask, why do you live alone?
Because my dad's a dick. It's kind of a long story.
I'm all ears if you wish to tell.
My dad's a dick. Sure. To put it briefly, I just moved here today.
That explains the luggage you brought in when you came through the front doors. By the way, we put your belongings in the room you were sleeping in. That seems to be the master bedroom, I believe.
Thank you. Thanks. The house is really big. I couldn't think I even explored the entirety of the estate when I was a kid.
You lived here before?
Truth be told, this is my grandfather's house. I used to visit him all the time when I was younger.
May I ask why you now live in your grandfather's house?
Because he's dead. He passed away yesterday. It was bequeathed to me in his will, and I was sent to live here whether I liked it or not.
My condolences. It seems like you don't like the idea of living here.
No, I'm all alone. I'm all alone, baby. It's not that I didn't like the house, or I don't have any fond memories of being here. It's just the implications that come with staying at this estate. It's kind of complicated to explain.
How do you feel about it?
Oh, baby, the heartbeat. I certainly wasn't expecting that question, but in a good way. It was different from what I heard the entire day at school. I appreciated the fact he was willing to listen. I feel angry, sad, scared and confused. It's hard picking out the different emotions that I'm feeling right now, and I wish I was stronger.
You don't have to be strong.
What do you mean?
I understand that you're going through a difficult time, so it's okay to feel those emotions. You don't have to be strong at all.
Oh, that's good advice. Thank you.
Are you all right? There seems to be a small bruise on your cheek.
Don't kill my dad! I mean... He caught me off guard with that comment. I thought no one would have noticed something as small as that. I'm fine. He stopped and leaned in close. A bit too close for comfort. Or maybe it was just me. He was inspecting my face. He was really quite tall, having to bend over so much to look at me straight in the face. Yeah, I know that feeling. It was hard to look at him, especially when he was close. After a few seconds, he straightened up and began walking away.
Well, if you're having any problems, I'm always here to listen.
Kill my dad. I mean, that's very kind of you to offer that.
My pleasure. Here's your seat.
Thanks, Bay.
Let me get your chair for you, lovely lady.
Ah. Oh, I look like I'm drooling again, but that might just be it. Yeah, it's a smile on my screen. Eric's very charming, and his smile pulled at my heart. The way he kept flirting with me definitely designated him as the charmer of the demons, yet there was a little distance in his eyes.
By the way, I apologize for my behavior earlier. Stealing your second kiss like that.
Oh, baby. It's okay. Oh, yeah, well, I didn't believe they were, yeah. It's fine. I mean, you didn't just get up and grab me for no reason. Right.
I'm not as forward, unlike Sam.
Suddenly, Eric leaned in and whispered in my ear.
I won't lie, though. I enjoyed kissing you and feeling you melt in my arms.
Sorry, I don't do well with romantic moments, so I'm pretty sure if someone actually did that to me, that would be my reaction, just to laugh hysterically, be like, ha ha! I was torn between smacking him and trying to act cool. Be cool, smack him. Be cool. Be cool, babe. Be cool. He's okay, he's just cheeky, but be cool. You sure are quite the charmer.
Yes, I am known for that.
Okay. As much as I do appreciate the constant compliments, you don't have to keep talking to me like that.
Like what?
Like this. He batted his eyelids as if he had no idea what I was talking about, and I couldn't help but laugh. I've been laughing this whole time. Oh, you're trying to get into my pants half the time. He's going to say it, isn't he?
I can assure you, I'm just a lover of beautiful women.
Something tells me that there's more to it than that. Oh, for a moment he looked away, losing a bit of his smile. Before I could question it, though, he turned back to me with a new teasing smile. Oh, no, he looks so sad. I'm sorry.
Did you want there to be more?
Steady. I didn't want to hit him, but I don't know how to react, so I couldn't look at him. He immediately chuckled again in my ear.
Sorry. You just look so cute when you're blushing.
Sorry. I felt my face heat up simply by his words. I then felt Eric take my hand and kiss it gently. Hey now!
I hope you'll enjoy dinner, however, my dear.
Just the hand, Eric. I drew my attention back to the dishes. I was both intrigued and slightly scared by the amount of food they made. Ha! You ain't seen me eat! Seeing my expression, Eric leaned forward and proudly smiled, gesturing to all the dishes with a dramatic sweep of his arm.
I made almost all of the dishes myself.
Oh. Humorous enough, Matthew looked at him with a shocked expression as if he was betrayed. Aww, his face changed instantly to that of a frown. Matthew!
And I'm the Queen of the Nile.
Aww. You make a beautiful queen.
What's that supposed to mean?
Me, you, and James did the work together, dummy.
It's you, James, and I, Matthew.
Shut the fuck up, James.
Little boys will always make mistakes.
Ugh. Matthew looked at James in disbelief, probably for siding with Eric, and he annoyingly swiveled back to Eric to confront him.
I'm not a little boy. I'm barely a year younger than you.
Well, you certainly don't act like it.
Boys, you're both pretty. Can I eat? Huh? I mean, I couldn't help but laugh. Matthew seemed very much like a kid. He was adorable. However, I couldn't help but feel in a way he was much more mature than the others, especially Eric.
Huh? Is something funny?
You're so precious. No, nothing at all. Thank you for the meal, all of you.
Oh. You're welcome, miss.
Oh.
Such a well-mannered young lady. Beautiful inside and out.
Eric, knock it off.
In agreement with Matthew, Sam cocked up his head and glared at Eric.
Seriously. You're getting really annoying with that suck-up act.
Oh, God, you have such a... Whenever I see faces like this in manga and anime and anything, I'm just like, I want to punch you in the face so much. They look so like, ugh, whatever. It was obvious that Sam was the bad boy of the group. He had this big tough act, and it was obvious he was physically stronger than the rest of the guys. But was there more to him than that? Probably. I don't care.
I'm just trying to be a gentleman. The young girl has already gone through so much. She deserves a good treatment.
I'm gonna take that another way.
There's a difference between being a gentleman and being an obnoxious flirt.
True.
Schooled even by James. You're gonna need some cold water for that burn.
Oh, Matthew! Shut up, Sam. Oh, hey, Damien.
By the way, I don't believe we caught your name even though you know each of us.
Oh, I'm Abby.
It's a pleasure to finally know your name.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a nice name.
Aww. They were all comfortable around me, despite the awkward situation we were in. It was as if it were natural for them to be around humans. I guess that was just how they worked. But I was still curious about one thing. Excuse me. All at once they looked at me. I don't know why, but having all of them look at me made me feel kind of important. Like a queen or something. Bitch, I am the queen. Queen of Hatful Boyfriend.
What is it, miss?
Nothing. I wanted to thank you for the food, but I still want to know why you all came here. I don't quite understand that. Understand? Yeah. Like being told a bunch of incubi randomly appearing in your house was perfectly understandable.
Oh, how do we explain?
Talk?
We were attacked. We came here to heal. What's so difficult to understand?
Shut the fuck up, Sam.
Now you're just being rude, Sam.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. How is that difficult to understand?
Oh, shut up. No, I mean, what specifically happened, butthead?
Well, you see, we've been traveling around for quite some time now. Just recently we came into town, but we were jumped by this band of misfits.
Is like a musical band?
So, in order to escape and heal, we came here for shelter. Again, we apologize for the mess we made.
You better have cleaned up all the blood. It's fine, I guess. You're all better now, yeah?
Yup, all thanks to you.
Oh, what do you mean? Me?
You see, beautiful, we feed on sexual energy. But we don't just get it from kissing lovely ladies such as yourself. We can simply touch someone's hand to obtain sexual energy. Everyone carries sexual energy, you know.
That's why you touched my hand, you son of a bitch. I was still in shock about their powers. It wasn't just kisses that gave them power, it was anything physical. No wonder I was out for a while. Oh my god, even Damien! And... son of a bitch. These incubi intrigue me, but at the same time I could almost hear a warning siren going off in my head.
Is there anything else you wish to know?
Who touched me when I was asleep? What are you going to do now?
Yeah, what are we gonna do now, James?
That is a very good question. We just got here, and surely we'll be hunted again if we leave.
We can take him easily.
Sure.
Not without more training, Sam. The result of that was clearly evident in our last encounter with them.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I haven't saved for a while, so now I'm paranoid. Super paranoid. At that moment, I don't know what came over me, but I suddenly felt sorry for them. They couldn't possibly survive out there. They didn't know it was they could survive out there. They could all get host jobs and be beautiful. They did. If they didn't know it was illegal to break into people's homes, they probably don't know a bunch of other stuff. They probably would cause chaos all over. Cause chaos all over the town. Or on the flip side, they would be taking and questioning me, poked and prodded like lab frogs to research. That was even worse. But most of all, they reminded me of back then. Flashback. I was standing alone. The entire classroom was filled with laughter and chatter, but I stood in the midst of it, quiet and alone. It was strange seeing the whole world pass in front of me with such vibrancy, all while I stood there. On the plus side, I wasn't engaged in any of the drama that might have arisen, like scribbling on someone's paper for revenge or kicking someone too hard. It was kind of nice just standing there and watching things pass by and life go on. I had long before convinced myself that I preferred being alone. I often said to myself in encouragement, yeah, I want to be alone, there's no one I like better than me, so I ought to spend more time with myself. But there was a certain bitterness with that, coupled with being alone, made me feel so sad. There was a difference between being alone and being lonely. I just didn't realise it at that time. And even after that moment, my father, my mother, there was no one to turn to. I was so lonely. That's when I decided on it right then. I was going to see my grandfather. I didn't care if my father wouldn't take me. I was going to walk my way over there and see what he had to say about it. I had never met him. I had never seen him before. I had never seen him before that. What better time to see him then? No one else was going to help me with what I was feeling. I might as well have turned to him. So after school I decided to walk there. I had no idea how to get there, and I was armed with only a scrap of paper with the address scribbled on it. As a 7-year-old, I obviously had great ideas. 7? I soon became lost. And like I always did when I felt lost, I just stood there on the sidewalk, back pressed up against the wall, and eyes looking at the strangers passing by. And like always, people continued to pass by and life continued to go on. I was sadder than ever. I had ended up in the situation I was originally in. Nothing had changed. I thought that I was silly for even thinking that I could change things with my own hands. That was until a voice brought me back to reality.
Hon, is that you?
Granddad! I looked up and saw an unfamiliar face. But it was obvious that whoever was talking to me knew who I was. From that moment, things began to change. Life began moving its rusty joints, and I realized that things were moving along. Suddenly I had become part of the crowd that moved like a blur past me. I was no longer someone who stood still and watched others hurry past me. Life had changed. I had changed. Because the very person who found me that day was my grandfather. I had the opportunity to help them. Though, would I? Dramatic save! Dramatic save! I wanted to, but I wasn't sure if that was the best idea. After all, 5 demons in my house wasn't exactly the living arrangement that I had imagined when I first moved in. There was the matter of making sure no one found out about their powers. Thinking about them as lab rats made my stomach unqueasy. And even if they passed for humans, how could I explain having guys living in my house? Imagine if my friends came over. They would practically think I was part of a harem or something. Oh, the first harem, yay! We can reenact Oran High School Host Club. Oh wait, no, it's not a school, it's a mansion. I gotta think about this. Tricky. Ah, well, there's quite a few. We could reenact Hana Yuri Dango. Damn straight. Yay. Oh god, imagine if my parents came over. I think my mum would faint. Hey, I fainted. She wouldn't. Who knows what my dad would do? I think he would have them arrested on the spot. Nah, I'd just get James to snap his neck. Ugh, this was hard. Maybe I should have written out pros and cons list before actually having to make the decision.
Don't worry too much about it. You have plenty of time to decide. Besides, you should do what makes you happy as well.
Oh. The voice of my grandfather resonates on the walls, and everyone's like, what the fuck was that? And I'm just like, oh wait, you all heard that too? He's just haunting the mansion. It was strange that I happened to remember what my grandfather said to me when I was little, but it did kind of make sense. They weren't in the same exact situation that I was in before, but I did want to help them out, and I think it would ease my conscience and also make me a bit happy to give them help, as weird as that sounded. Clenching my hands into fists, I strengthened my resolve to speak up. You could...
What was that, lovely lady?
But,
Spit it out already.
you could stay with me here, if you'd like. As soon as I finished my sentence, the room became still. I'm not sure what went through their heads from my words. The silence in the air cut like a knife, till I finally spoke up once more. It seemed like you all needed a place to stay, and while I just moved into this house, so it seemed like it would make sense. It was still quiet in the room. I decided to keep talking. If you would like to stay here, though, there are 2 things that I need all of you to follow.
Yes?
First of all, you can't use your powers or deliberately do something that might harm me or any guest that comes over. Save for enemies, but you get the drift.
That sounds reasonable.
Okay. Second, you have to help me with any errands around the house. This place is pretty big, so yeah.
That is a generous offer, miss. Are you sure that would be okay? We don't wish to burden you any more than we already have.
It's alright, really. I mean, I just started living here myself, so I would appreciate some help around the house.
A wonderful idea. We'll live here and train while helping you with the house. Servants for the lovely princess.
Sure.
What? Are you serious?
Oh, Jesus Christ. That was a bit loud in my ear. You don't have to stay. You can fuck off.
Shh, be quiet, Sam. I haven't slept in a bed for days.
Oh, Matthew, bless you. They all seem to like the idea, except for Sam. And hey, I didn't really hate the idea either, even if they were occupied. Sam doesn't have to stay. Sam can go away. It would be interesting having 5 guys help me with taking care of the house, given they would follow the rules that I had just laid down.
Fine, but we're not staying here forever. Only until we can beat up that group of punks.
Sure.
I think that is a reasonable time limit for our stay.
Oh.
Yes, this is awesome.
Also beautiful. If you need a bedfellow.
I'll ask Matthew, it's fine.
Eric, knock it off.
I was happy that they agreed. Start of something new. There may be something there that wasn't there before. It's called Matthew. I was happy that they agreed. Maybe it was because I wasn't going to be lonely for a while. Maybe it was because they all needed to help, and my want to help people was fulfilled. I would never be sure.
So what are we waiting for? Let's celebrate and dig in.
This is all my food. I don't know what you're going to eat.
Finally, I'm starving.
You ain't eating any of this. Instantly, Matthew and Sam began to stuff themselves with the food on the table. I noticed James's eyes twitching in irritation, so I stifled my incoming laugh.
Really, you two? You're both acting like pigs.
Oh, let them have a little freedom, James. It's not like we've eaten recently either. I'm sure they've been starving.
Still, that's no excuse for stuffing their faces like backyard swine.
I almost couldn't hold it in. So I didn't. Yeah. So I didn't. Oh, they all like my laugh. Couldn't hold in my laughter anymore. As I laughed, Matthew and Sam looked my way, his faces stuffed.
Is something funny?
Maybe.
What are you laughing at?
I stopped to catch my breath. I leaned over the table and took a few breaths before replying. You're both very funny. Both of their faces turned a slight pink before they looked away from me and they swallowed their food in their mouths.
Shut up! We're not funny. We're hungry.
Hi, hungry. I thought you were Sam.
Well, we're glad that we made you laugh.
Oh.
Shut up, Matthew!
Don't tell you, Matt. Shut up. You shut up. It's precious.
What? I'm just saying.
I'm so precious.
See, James, it's entertainment for her.
They were funny to me. At least they enjoyed their food. As I watched, I took a couple of pieces of food for myself and placed them on my plate before eating as well. Eventually, we all ate dinner together. It was strange, eating with just guys, but they were enjoyable to be around. They made me feel like a part of the family as we ate together. However, our peace was soon disturbed. Oh, sorry! Oh, it's my mom, I'm sorry! Oh, God! Oh, it's such a good song! Excuse me! Hello?
Hey, honey, how are you? I'm sorry I didn't get to see you off.
Mum, it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm actually eating dinner right now. All on my own. No one here. No.
Oh, good, good. So there was food there. Well, your father wanted me to call and talk to you about having a house party tomorrow night to celebrate the new house and all.
No, I'm good. A house party? Tomorrow? So soon?
Your father insists. You know how he is with events.
I knew exactly what she meant. He didn't like long, relaxing periods between important events. It was slightly messed up. I was expected to act on the drop of a dime, from moving immediately the day after a funeral to my grandfather's house to now organising a party. Yeah, about that. Since I exactly don't have you two here to help me arrange it, I'm going to need some time to prepare things.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, Suzu and Naomi can help. I have work, and you know how your father is.
Yeah, I know. I have to do it myself. He won't help.
I'm sure it'll be amazing, honey. I have faith in you.
Oh, Mum. Thanks.
All right, I gotta go. I love you, sweetie.
Love you, Mum. Great, now I'm going to do this.
Is something wrong?
She has to organize a house party for her parents.
Damn it, Damien! Never mind. Yeah, I've got to do it, or my parents are going to be really disappointed. I'll have to stay up and organise everything tonight. Or...
Hey, why don't we help you? That's what we're here for, right?
Matthew, bless you.
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
I can name a few reasons why we shouldn't.
Shut the fuck up, Sam. No one likes you.
Sam?
Back off.
You want to fight? I'll punch you again.
We'll take care of everything, miss. Just leave everything to us.
Okay. That was surprising. I didn't think the boys would offer help right off the bat. I couldn't help but smile. I was actually rather thankful now that I let them stay. Now I didn't have to do everything alone. As I kept thinking about it, I couldn't help but yawn.
Feeling a little tired over there, Princess?
Oh, at least tomorrow's the weekend so I can sleep in. Then it hit me. Wait, where are you all going to sleep? Matthew's coming with me.
We found some guest rooms on the opposite end of the house from the master bedroom. I'm sure those will do just fine.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm heading to my room to study and sleep, so I will see you all tomorrow.
Have a good night.
I will. You too. With that, I left the dining room and went to my room.
Eric, no.
What?
What? I wasn't going to do anything.
Were you going to follow me?
Yes, he was.
Thank you, Damien.
Shh!
And that's where we're going to end it today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this installment of Seduce Me. If you want to see more, please leave a like and comment down below. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!